Hey guys, Ryan.Hoffman here at Summit Funding. Hope you had a awesome weekend and you're ready to attack this week as much as I am. So the main issue that a lot of people in this market are having, no matter where in California you are, is that people are not selling their houses because they're so worried that they're not going to be able to find something to buy because there's such low inventory, which is then exacerbating the issue of people not having something to buy, which is making people not sell. It's a vicious cycle. So what we need to do is make sure that we're communicating that there are ways of accomplishing stuff without the need to sell first and buy, or buy and then sell. So we want to address both sides. So we're going to address two things. One, can I sell first and then buy? And what do I do in that situation? And then what if I want to buy first and then sell afterward? So first off, if you're encouraging clients to sell first and then buy, they can do a couple options. Make sure you talk through doing a rent back as a backup plan in case they don't get their new house purchased within a time frame. Then you can do a contingent sale. I'm selling my house contingent upon getting my new house under contract, and if I don't get my new house under contract, we can all back out and walk away. It's option number two. Option number three, move into a rental property for a short period of time, or even an extended stay. Think these are all things that, depending on how eager they are to move, these are ways that you can actually have backup plans in place. Because if you know you're time to move, you want to move, and you just got to get your house sold first, that way you're able to negotiate really well on the purchase side. Great options. And I'm sure there's more to these, so please send me back your favorite pick and let me know which one you prefer. Now, here's the one that I like. You buy first and then sell second. There's a couple different ways of structuring it. Number one, you can do a combo loan. So for easy math, let's say you're buying a house at $300,000. You know that you're going to net $100,000 from the sale of the house that you're going to be vacating, but you don't need to sell it right away. You would buy with a minimum down payment of about 5%. You'd have a second mortgage of about $100,000, and then a first mortgage of about 200. What was it, about let's say 175. You know that after you sell that other house, you're going to just pay off that second mortgage, and you're left with one loan, one payment that you do not need to refinance at all. That's a very cost-effective way of doing a buy first and then sell your house. It's also really good because you can tell people that your house being vacant and being staged and ready to go will make it so you can actually net a good chunk more, because your house is more marketable and more desirable to buyers. So great thing to think about. So that's a combo loan. Rent out your vacating residence. So if somebody's going to buy and then they're going to sell later on in the future, they can buy the house and then use the rental income from the house they're vacating to offset their mortgage payment. So they can still put a small amount down on their new primary, and then the rental income from will offset for the house that they're moving out of. Now, if they are eventually going to sell that, they could actually do a short-term rental and then end up selling it right away afterward. They could do a whole bunch of other stuff, that other creative options that come along with this kind of structure. So this is where the creativity comes into place with how I can structure things and not just blast it out to everybody. Number three, get a gift from family members. If somebody has a rich uncle, for example, they could use that gift money as down payment. Then as soon as they sell their other house, though it's a gift, they're on paper not going to need to pay back their family member, but they could, in theory, give a gift right back. You get what I'm saying? Different ways of structuring with family members. You can also you can access your retirement assets. These are, and use that asset as a short-term placeholder until you sell that real estate, and then you can replenish and put that money right back in your retirement assets. There are things to consider with how we structure anything like this, and it comes down to just being creative and flexible and artistic. I use this term because here's something I love talking about, especially when I have clients that are artists. When some people are first learning their craft, it is a rules-driven, here are the rules, here's what you do. Step 1, 2, 3. You learn your chords in music. You learn certain artistic techniques and color theory and things that are the foundational rules. And then as you become really good at it, you know where you can blend rules together, when you can get creative, and when some rules can bend or adjust based on the situation. I can confidently say that I love what I do now because I know how I am an artist now with how to finance and set up these loan structures for clients that have specific needs. So If you have a client that has a unique situation and they need someone who can think creatively and find solutions to their problems, let me know. I would love to work with you. And again, if you have a different way that you like to propose or structure items when it comes to a different way that you propose selling and buying concurrently or one before the other, let me know so I can then kind of give my 2 cents or I can be smarter about it as well. There you go. You guys have a great day. If you need anything at all, you got a buyer or seller that needs to get pre-approved and then get their financing in place, or someone who wants to refinance, give me a call. My cell phone is 951-312-8650. Ryan.Hoffman at summitfunding.net. And you guys have a fantastic Monday.